What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
You're the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it.
You've just seen how a 15-year-old completely outmaneuvered police officers. But that moment was only a small part of a tense confrontation that stretched for nearly 40 minutes. Throughout that exchange, the young man calmly asserted his knowledge and ultimately embarrassed nearly half the police station, emerging as the clear victor. On September 29, 2019, police received a call reporting a dispute involving a man named Michael Franchek and his neighbor. The argument centered around Michael's 15-year-old son, Jack, who had been riding a motorbike around the neighborhood. Officers responded immediately, and while speaking with the neighbor, they were told that Michael allegedly had a weapon tucked into his waistband. When police arrived at the front door of the Franchek family home, this is what unfolded.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a... And
your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim?
Okay.
And your name? Please?
So,
Sorry? Badge number?
What's that?
Badge number, please?
let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. Hey!
You've just witnessed the exact moment that changed the entire direction of this police encounter. From here, Michael began struggling with officers who attempted to forcibly remove him from his own home. During the struggle, police deployed a taser before handcuffing and arresting him. From this point forward, everything you're about to see was recorded by his son Jack, who courageously stepped in to defend his father during the chaos.
This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They
unbelievable.
walked in the house without a search warrant.
This is unbelievable.
Okay.
It's all on film. Get my camera.
It's on my phone too.
It's on my phone. The whole thing is on film. The whole thing is on film. Jack, follow me and record.
Right this way.
Follow me and record. Okay.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack,
What's your
give us all
space? What's your space?
Jack, record the whole thing. Oh, you're recording.
Give us space.
Does
When
this look
police
like enough
receive
space?
information suggesting someone may be armed, especially following an argument or dispute, they are expected to investigate in the interest of public safety. However, when it comes to entering a home, the law is very clear. Under the Fourth Amendment, individuals are protected against unreasonable searches and seizures inside their homes. In most cases, police cannot legally enter without a warrant or clear consent. There are exceptions, known as exigent circumstances, situations that require immediate action and may temporarily override the warrant requirement. These exceptions are narrowly defined under U.S. constitutional law, and whether exigent circumstances truly existed in this case depends entirely on the specific facts. Ultimately, that determination is something that can, and often is, challenged in court.
Didn't resist?
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
Well, we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant, without any probable cause.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said, I don't know anything, and he tackled me in my house. He recorded the whole thing. This guy is out of control.
Okay.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not.
Look, he
I'm
just
on my
touched me.
property.
You can record all you want, but
Another
you're stepping
one,
back
another
right
one.
now.
This guy,
Back.
Hey, don't
Back.
touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're just trying to.
I'm videoing this. Please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Get out
interfere
of my
with what we're
personal
doing.
space. This is my property. Please.
You're
get out
not
of my
gonna interfere with an arrest.
I'm chill. I've been chill.
You can record all you want, but you're not gonna get close to what they're
I'm on
doing.
my property. Move out of my personal space.
I'm gonna stand right
This is
here.
my personal square. Please move.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Please move. You're in my personal space.
No.
What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that.
Yeah, you do.
For what reason?
Jack, don't do
Because you're
I
involved
know.
in this.
I'm involved with this, yes. But this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
You're not making any statements?
Nope.
Okay, I have the right to identify you. You understand that, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna sit tight for a minute. You're not
Okay.
going anywhere.
I can go in my house if I
No,
want.
you
Am I
can't.
detained?
You're detained.
For what reason? For what? That
you got
guy
going on?
threatening me? Why isn't that guy going to jail? That guy threatened to beat me in his ass. So why aren't you guys arresting him?
That's not the
Why aren't you
information I
attacking? Yeah. He can just lie.
We were trying.
It's obvious that Jack has a strong understanding of the law and knows his rights exceptionally well. Even more impressive is how he conducts himself, remaining calm, respectful, and controlled, achieving his objectives without giving police any justification to escalate the situation. Now, looking at the officers' behavior, it's clear they recognize that the situation had spiraled unnecessarily and that their response was disproportionate. At one point, the camera even captures an officer admitting awareness of the issue while Michael insists he did not resist. Officer Rodriguez, who led the arrest, appears visibly uneasy throughout the chaos inside the home and becomes aggressive toward Jack at times. Let's not forget, Jack is only 15 years old. At that moment, the only real threat to the police was his legal knowledge and the phone recording everything.
Step back. Do not step forward. What did I just tell you?
Please get out of my space.
I do not have to.
Okay,
You
then
cannot interfere with what we're doing.
I'm not interfering when I'm on my property.
Don't step towards the car.
I'm not. Then
you
move out of
did
my
step
way.
towards the car. I told
Okay.
you not to.
You tried to run.
You can't. Hey!
Stay back.
I'm going in my house.
Stay back.
I'm going in.
If you try and come past me, you're going to go on the ground face first. You understand me?
Okay, and then I'm gonna file a complaint against you.
Your camera.
Go grab your camera. Yes, I'm allowing you to do that, but you cannot walk in my house. Okay, bye.
When dealing with minors, officers are expected to act with heightened caution. Threats, especially those implying physical harm, like the one made by Officer Rodriguez, are deeply concerning both legally and ethically. If Jack genuinely felt threatened, that officer could potentially face serious legal consequences. Any use of force by police, even something as minor as a push, must be legally justified. Officers are not permitted to use force simply because someone is recording them or because they find that person annoying. In the United States, citizens generally have a First Amendment right to record police officers performing their official duties in public, as long as the recording does not interfere with police work or create a safety risk. Finally, officers questioned Jack about the alleged misunderstanding involving the motorbike, the incident that ultimately triggered this entire chain of events.
I have 3 cops on me and I'm 15 years old. Because you guys intruded my house.
So you were the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it.
But we tried to come here to ask a question and figure out what's going on because what we got told is a gun was involved in this incident. So we're going to take this a little more serious.
No gun was involved, not
Okay.
at all. I don't know why you have to.
We don't know that when we
We
get
don't
here.
know that. That's
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So
understand
we're
that.
gonna come,
Yes, I
okay?
totally understand that,
Okay?
but you can't just tackle him.
But when he's told to stop, he has to stop. That's a
And if
lawful
he
command by an
doesn't,
officer.
We can get physical.
Okay?
But you can't just come in the house without a.
We have to
can.
control this situation. and
Do you
yes,
have a
we
search
can.
warrant?
We don't need a
We don't
search.
need
Yes,
one.
you do to
You
to
might
come
want to go to
someone's house.
school and learn the law.
I
before
already
you
know
wanna
the
try to-
law.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not going to
No,
argue
you
about
Okay, please don't talk to me.
Okay.
So get out of my way. Okay,
This is my case.
it's your
So I'll
case.
talk to you as much as I want.
Okay,
to
well I'm
talk
not gonna respond to you.
You don't have to respond
Okay.
to me, but I can talk to you.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Here, Jack explains how the conflict between his father and the neighbor actually began. In short, Jack was riding around the neighborhood, which irritated the neighbor. That neighbor then began making threats toward him. This is when Jack's father stepped in, telling the neighbor not to get in his face or he would have to defend himself. That's the full extent of it. No weapon was involved at any point.
We walked back inside, and yeah. And now you guys are here, coming in the house, and I don't know why he's detained. I don't know why he's getting arrested.
Well, I'm not going to get into that and talk to you about that. It's,
Well, you can, because he's my dad, and it was on my property. But
Okay, well, it's not your property, it's your dad's, but we're not going to get into that, okay?
actually,
That's a-
technically it is, because I'm underneath his guardian, so.
Okay, but we're not going to get into that, okay?
Okay.
I'm just trying to find out where, what we're trying to get situated
Okay.
is what took place between you guys being
Okay, and I'm filing a
Okay,
what's
just...
called on him, because he
Okay.
touched me when I did nothing.
Okay,
I mean,
do you want to have a actual conversation?
Where's he going?
To Summit County Jail.
Okay,
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to talk to you, but I'm not going to play the stupid games, okay?
you kind of are, because.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I have the case number right now?
Huh?
Can I have where?
We can give it to your dad.
No, right now. I need to hear.
Okay,
Tell you what, you can go in the house, you can do whatever, but we're done with you guys.
Okay.
You guys aren't being cooperative. We'll leave it at
Ironically, it appears that Officer Rodriguez is more frustrated by Jack's confidence, his knowledge, and the fact that he speaks up so clearly. As already established, no weapon was involved in this entire situation. There wasn't even a physical confrontation. Yet Michael was treated as though he posed a serious threat. It's remarkable how Jack manages to quiet every officer around him. If you pay attention to their body language and reactions, it becomes clear that Jack's legal understanding and verbal precision place them in an extremely uncomfortable position. Now, let's watch what else Jack uncovers when he begins questioning the officers about the supposed weapon.
You know, I don't know if there's an issue going on with neighbors and like with your dad and that guy. I don't know what's going on.
This is the first time we've ever seen him, met him, heard of him, looked at him. And the first thing I hear is him saying, that bicycle is illegal. It's a 50cc and I have a permit for it. And I told him that. And he goes, well, move out of the way or I'm going to beat your ass. So that's the first confrontation we had. And all of a sudden, he's calling, or I don't know if it's exactly him. You don't have to tell me, but saying that there's a gun involved.
I'll tell you right now, it wasn't him.
Okay.
So,
Did he call? He called about something probably, right?
About the bikes and stuff and whatnot, yeah.
Probably, yes.
So,
but it's legal.
But it was a nudge. There was other people that were just kind of watching because they heard the commotion, and then they just seen it tucked in the back waistband as you guys were walking back to the house.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So if he has a concealed carry permit, or anyone here, and they have a gun, isn't that legal? And you can open carry in the state of Utah, right?
It is.
Yes.
But there's a difference between tucking it in your waistband. That is not open carry. That is a form of open carry. Is seriously, this is open carry.
Yeah.
Like there is no obstruction. It's clear as day.
Yes, I understand.
So once you tuck a weapon in like your waistband or anything,
you have to have a concealed carry permit.
You have to have a concealed carry permit.
Yeah.
Now the average Joe that's standing out here, if they see,
they don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah, you can't.
And all they know is there was an argument.
Yep.
And there was a
confrontation.
Confrontation, possibly a weapon.
Well, yes.
Yeah, we need to find out what's going on.
I understand that. Yes, okay. I totally understand that. Like, you don't know if there's a gun being pointed at someone, anything.
Correct.
You have to plan for the worst.
Yep, so we just have to look at it.
So I understand that. Yes, but.
So that's just where things
were you standing at the front door with?
I was standing on the sidewalk. So.
Who was with him at the front door?
Well, eventually everybody was at the front door.
Well, when two people both knocked on the door.
So he was standing on the porch, and I was standing out on the sidewalk in front of your porch.
And can you tell me why he tackled him into the house? Why he tackled him?
No one got tackled. He was told to stop.
I saw him with his arm behind his back and twisted all around,
but that's not
saying,
tackling.
"Come outside."
That's not tackling. Okay.
And I heard that there was big smacks and stuff like that. So.
Taser, Jack.
Yeah, I know that's a taser. I'm still talking. Can you please not interrupt me? So I heard all this stuff, and then all of a sudden you guys are in the house. Did he allow you guys to come in the house?
Okay. I'm not going to get into that with you.
Okay, because you know that you guys came in illegally.
If Mr. Franchek held a valid concealed firearm permit in Utah, he would legally be allowed to carry a concealed firearm, including in his waistband. Utah law also permits open carry, provided the firearm is at least 2 actions away from being fired. For semi-automatic firearms, this typically means the weapon is carried without a round chambered. However, if the firearm is concealed, a valid concealed firearm permit would be required. If someone knowingly provided false information to police about Mr. Franchek possessing a weapon, that individual could potentially face legal consequences. Now, let's move to the final moments of the discussion and see how everything ultimately concluded.
So what's your name?
You already figured it out. So.
I figured it out?
You already got it from him.
Did we get his identification?
Yeah.
He didn't give it to us.
You have his last name and you figured out my first name, so.
Okay. So I'll screen this for
we'll screen that
no
for
disclosure of ID.
Okay. I literally said I don't make statements. You're like begging me for my identification.
But here's the thing.
I'm not talking to you.
You're required by law.
Jack, let me explain something to you, Jack.
I'm not talking to you.
Jack, the reason we're here is because of you racing your motorcycle or your gas-powered bike or whatever.
That I have a permit for.
Okay.
So I don't know why you're here. You're here because he told me, because someone called the cops saying that there was a gun involved. So you don't have to lie because I know that guy.
No. We found out there was a gun involved later.
No, when someone called. He told me you guys came here for that. I have it on video. I don't care. You guys can say whatever.
Have a nice day, all right?
Okay, you too. Failure for identification? When my dad literally said his name is Jack Franchek? Okay.
In the end, Michael Franchek was arrested and charged with interfering with an officer, failure to identify himself, and disorderly conduct. However, all of these charges were dropped shortly after his arrest. Following the incident, Franchek filed a federal lawsuit against Park City, alleging that both his and his son's civil rights had been violated during the encounter. After a thorough investigation, Officer Rodriguez was found to have committed 5 separate acts of procedural misconduct. Additionally, 3 Park City police officers were collectively found responsible for 9 violations by Internal Affairs. And finally, Sergeant Cameron Thor was terminated from his position.